Elegant and graceful in her saris and sometimes in khaki pants, Gayatri Devi was listed by Vogue as one of the most beautiful women in the world. Aside from her exquisite looks, she was a larger-than-life personality who charmed everyone who knew her in person or even from a distance. The life she led was a symbolic of who she was as a person, rebellious, opinionated and strong. Born on 23rd May 1919, Gayatri Devi, ethnically born in Kuch Rajboshi Hindu family, her father was Prince Jitendra Narayan of Cooch Behar, presently in West Bengal. He was the younger brother of Yuvraj. Her mother was Maratha Princess Indira Raje of Baroda, the only daughter of Maratha King Maharaja Sayaji Rao Gaikwad III, an extremely beautiful princess and a legendary socialite. Early in her life, her uncle's death led to her father ascending the throne. Gayatri Devi studied at Glendower Preparatory School in London, Padbhavana of Vishwa Bharati University, Shantiniketan, and later in Lausanne, Switzerland, where she travelled with her mother and siblings, then studied secretarial skills in London School of Secretaries, Brilliant and Monkey Club, London. The lady during her young days was raised in a carefree atmosphere of India's one of the most relaxed royal families. She had in her a philanthropic streak and was always concerned about the welfare of her flocks. Gayatri Devi was an ace equestrian and an excellent polo player. She had been associated with polo since childhood, when polo, more than a sport, it was a way of living. The first polo match she was in 1933 in Calcutta. Ever since then, her ambition was to be a sais. She was a chief patron of Jaipur Riding and Polo Club during her later years. After her death in 2009, she and her quintessential polo skills were honoured by Rajmata Gayatri Devi Memorial Cup, sponsored by Rambagh Palace, Jaipur, and Maharani Polo Club, celebrated every year in Argentina. She was good shot and enjoyed many days out on shikaras. Gayatri Devi was fond of cars and is credited with importing the first Mercedes-Benz W126, a 500 SEL to India. She also owned several Rolls-Royce and an aircraft with her husband. Gayatri Devi first met Sri Savai Mansingh II of Jaipur when she was 12, and he had come to Calcutta to play polo and stayed with their family. Gayatri Devi was struck by the grown-up, exceedingly rich and dashing Maharaja. Gayatri Devi shared with him love for equestrian sports, polo and riding. Maharaja Mansingh conducted a 6-year secret courtship for games of tennis, cycle racing and meeting Gayatri Devi while she was attending Monkey Club Fishing School in London. In her memoirs, she talks about how gossip about her and married Jay got around. People warned her mother that life as a third Maharani would be tough. One day, Jay invited Gayatri Devi to park. He asked her if she would marry him and also that he had already spoken to his mother about doing so. He had told her that he played polo, rode horses and flew planes so he could die any moment, and asked if she still wanted to marry him despite this. She agreed instantly. They announced their engagement in 1939, but her mother Indira Devi was not pleased for her daughter to become a third wife. The Maharaja likes girls, her elder brother warned her just before the wedding, and just because he is marrying you, one must not expect him to give up all his girls. The Maharani to be had an answer. Because the Maharaja was marrying her and not the other way around, there would be no need for him to have other girls. Their marriage took place on 9th May 1940 after intense diplomatic maneuvering. Because his first two wives belonged to the royal family of Jodhpur, few royal households attended. Confident Gayatri Devi, however, was not bothered. I am in the Guinness Book of Records twice. First for having the most expensive wedding in the history, and second after the royal privileges were removed and democracy took over. I won by the largest majority ever recorded in democratic election. The third Maharani of Jaipur accepted her role as the Maharaja's favourite but junior wife with good grace, the London Daily Telegraph noted. She adjusted to formality and restriction of royal life, but at the same time used her authority to bring the palace women forward into the 20th century. Together, Maharaja and the Maharani set up about a program of modernization, creating infrastructure and founding numerous public institutions that would later result in Jaipur being selected as the capital of Rajasthan. At the time India's independence in 1947, the Maharaja acceded Jaipur to Dominion of India. In 1949, Jaipur was merged with 18 other princely states to form the new state of Rajasthan, with it as the capital city. The Maharaja surrendered his sovereignty and accepting the appointment of Rajmukh of the state until even that office was abolished when the Indian states were further reorganized in 1956. In 1949, she gave birth to her only child, Jagat Singh of Jaipur, later Raja of Istrat, when his father granted him his uncle's fief as subsidiary title. His eldest half-brother from Maharaja Savai Mansingh's first wife, Bhavani Singh, was of course the crown prince. After the partition and independence of India in 1947, Gayatri Devi ran for the parliament in 1962 and won the constituency in Lok Sabha in world's largest landslide, winning 1,92,909 votes out of the 2,46,516 cast. She continued to hold this seat on 1967 and 1971 as a member of Swatantra Party founded by C. Rajagopalachari, running against the Indian National Congress Party. In 1965, during a meeting with Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri, Gayatri Devi was again asked to join Congress. This was the time when, despite the fact that her husband was being made ambassador to Spain, she stuck to her principle and decided not to join the party. In 1967, the Swatantra Party joined hands with Jan Sangh that was led by Bairon Singh Shekhawat. The alliance won large number of seats in 1967 election. In the assembly election, Gayatri Devi lost to Damodar Lal Vyas in Malapura constituency but won the Lok Sabha election. The private purses were abolished in 1971, terminating all royal privileges and titles. After the death of her husband in 1970, she became the godmother of Jaipur and got the title of Rajmata, representing Swatantra Party. She was a formidable opponent of Congress National Party and its public face Indira Gandhi. However, this relationship between two strong women reached a tipping point when Prime Minister Indira Gandhi declared the emergency in the country in 1975. Income tax raids occurring all over the country landed Gayatri Devi behind the bars with the accusation of having undeclared gold and wealth. She was held in jail for 5 months, after which she hated Congress even more. After coming out, Gayatri Devi decided to retire from politics and devise herself completely towards women empowerment and social welfare. Her initiative includes Maharani Gayatri Devi School with 40 students and one English teacher, which later became one of the best in the country. She benefited more than 30,000 girls and women through her educational initiatives. When she came out of the jail, she published an autobiography, The Princess Remembers. It was written by Sant Ram Rahu in 1976. She was also the focus of the film Memoirs of Hindu Princess, directed by Francis Lave. There were rumors that she might re-enter politics as late as 1999, when the Cooch Behar Trinamool Congress nominated her as their candidate for Lok Sabha election, but she did not respond to the offer. Gayatri Devi developed gastric problems in Tihar jail during her infamous state of emergency. Later, it grew worse, so she was admitted to King Edward's Hospital in London. She was being treated for gastric disorder there. When she had expressed her desire to return to Jaipur, she was flown in air ambulance to Jaipur. She was admitted at Santobda Durlabji Memorial Hospital on 17 July 2009. She died at the age of 90 on 29 July 2009, reportedly due to lung failure.